Which royal employee has broken their silence and explained how Meghan Markle has utterly failed? Well, make sure you subscribe to this channel and stay tuned for more details in this Daily Nerd starting right now. Hey up everyone, it's me, Stef The Alter Nerd, your nerdy alternative, and welcome to another dose of the Daily Nerd, where I break down the news and pop culture stories of the day that's pretty much caught my eye, and oh my goodness. Before I jump into all the juicy details with this video's main topic, there is a little bit of housekeeping. Firstly, YouTube human reviewer, I see you lurking. I'm not going to say any trigger words or anything that's going to offend your ear holes. And to everyone else awesome enough to have clicked on this video, hey up, how y'all doing? If you've got some very strong feelings about Meghan Markle and how she's failed, and I bet you do, then make sure you send me a super thanks. It's just below this video right here. We can have a conversation about this because it does guarantee a response from me. And oh yeah, let's jump into this one, shall we? So, it was Meg's etiquette coach. Woo! And this is what I think of what she's done. Right, so let's go a little bit deeper here. So the etiquette expert who taught Meghan Markle key British etiquette rules about how to properly take tea with the Queen, who was hired by the royal family to do this, is my understanding, has said he's disappointed with the way she and Prince Hazard have handled their departure from the royal family. So the etiquette expert in question, his name is Edmund Fry, and he owns the authentic English tea room Rose Tree Cottage in Pasadena, California, and said that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex had, quote, a great opportunity to make a positive change in the world. And I do believe that, but believes they've squandered that chance with the comments they've made about the firm, the royal family, in the media. Totally agree with that. I've said in the past that when they left the royal family, they had an immense, wonderful opportunity to use the platform that they've got for good. They said that there's other ways to serve, right? And that was an absolute insult towards the royal family saying that. For those that know, they know, right? So, okay, there's other ways to serve. Well, you've got this wonderful platform. Do it then. Serve. You could actually make some good in the world. But what did they do? Of course, they squandered that opportunity and decided, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, to spend a lot of their time throwing the royal family and the British public under the bus. It's as simple as that. So the 83-year-old expert and royal fan, of course a royal fan, he's an etiquette expert, right? Also claimed clients who visit his tea room regularly feel let down by the couple too, as he said the majority of people were appalled by the content of the Sussexes' interview with Oprah Winfrey and Harry's subsequent book Spare, otherwise known as Wah! And of course, that will never get old as far as I'm concerned. Now, speaking to The Sun, Mr. Fry said, quote, when they were first talking about leaving, they were talking about being ambassadors to the world, helping out the Commonwealth, being involved with disabled people. They had a great opportunity. There's not really been much heard from them on anything like that. Totally agree. Ever since the Netflix thing came up and the Oprah interview and things were being mentioned about racism in the royal family and so on, it tainted it. Now, he also added that he was heartbroken to see how fractured the royal family was during King Charles's coronation, which saw, of course, Prince Harry make an absolute brief flying visit. He went in, coronation was done, he bogged off back home, right? Whilst Megsy stayed at home in California to celebrate their son Archie's 4th birthday, which we were happy about. Like, she can stay in California. She can stay at Montecito Royale. We don't want her. We don't need her. It's absolutely Gucci. Prince has had to come over because it's his dad. Fair play. Understandable. But she? Yeah, she can stay where she is. We're not that fussed. And since the Sussexes moved to America, customers at Mr. Fry's tea room have made it clear to the owner and his wife Mary that they don't even want to talk about the couple. Woo! He explained, quote, you couldn't give a book away on Meghan anymore, not here. It's a different story now to how things were. Totally, it's a done deal. Positive comments about Harry and Meghan are out of the window now, gone completely. And that's the point. They try and paint this picture, in my opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, that ever since Megsy came onto the scene for the royal family, that she got hit after hit after hit. No, we supported her. We loved her. We were like, oh my goodness, what is she wearing next? We wanted to emulate her. We put her on a pedestal. We were like, bloody hell, someone that's not from this country, that's of mixed race, an absolute step forward into modernisation for the royal family. We were so excited. Now, not so much. Quite obviously, right? Instead, though, his customers are more interested in King Charles and especially want to know what Queen Camilla plans to do now that she's been coronated alongside her husband. And we're all interested in terms of what she does next. But despite tensions between Megsy, Hazard, and the rest of the royal family still running high, Mr. Fry remains hopeful that they will settle down in the future, although he has no idea how long it will take. I wouldn't hold my breath. He says, quote, he thinks it's wonderful that Harry and Meghan are getting on with their life and hopes that they'll use their success in the US to promote good causes. They're not getting on with their life. They're still hanging on to this whole, the royal family's bad, the British public are bad, the British media is bad, blah, 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 blah. It was only earlier on this month. The Prince Harry was on the stand, completely lambasting the royal family, the British public, and the British media all over again. It's the never-ending freaking story that never ends. So, Mr. Fry said, and I respectfully disagree with him here, he says they're getting on with their life, and that's wonderful. They've made a tremendous amount of money and the success with it. Kind of agree with the tremendous amount of money. Success, though? Oh, that's a bit subjective, really, to be fair. But he continues saying, so I hope they can use that money like my wife Mary and I have to start a school for just 12 children in Kenya, which now has 800 pupils. Now, snaps to Mr. Fry for doing that with his wife. Like, Megsy and Hazard could easily do that. Have they done, though? No. Mr. Fry put in Hazard and Megsy to shame, as far as I'm concerned. Now, Edmund Fry first made headlines in 2017 when Meghan popped into his tea room to tuck into a traditional afternoon tea of cucumber and roast beef finger sandwiches. Sounds very tasty. As well as scones with jam and cream before asking about royal protocol ahead of a first meeting with the now late Queen Elizabeth II. So, yeah, ultimately, Megsy's etiquette coach is absolutely disappointed. And he's turning round and saying, look, this is how Meghan Markle has failed. She has failed because she has time and time again thrown mud at the royal family, the British public, the British media. She wasn't letting it go. That is how she has failed. Yes. Oh my goodness. But you know what? Enough with my gob. It's now time for your gobs. If you appreciate this video and you want more, and believe me, whoo, there's gonna be more. Do make sure you subscribe to join our Alter Nerd tribe. I'll be honest, help us get to 100k so we can get that silver play button right there. Like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theories and whatevers. And if you've got some very strong opinions about how you think Meghan Markle has failed, and I bet you do, then make sure you send me a super thanks. It's just below this video right here. We can have a conversation about this because it does guarantee a response from me. And until the next time, you guys, laters.